Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back, and my lesson for you right now is lesson 16 in the book, eighth notes. It's for everybody. If you play violin, this is your book. If you play viola, this is your book. If you play cello, this is your book. And if you play bass, this is your book. I'm doing you all at once because you're all ready for it if you have been playing the stuff that I did up until now, okay? So I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to try to play all the instruments for you a little bit, but mostly I'm just going to explain how it works and you're going to get it. If you remember, lesson 15, we X'd out. We're not doing it because you're never going to see the eighth notes written like this. Lesson 15, 1 through 4, and lesson 16, 1 through 4, are exactly the same, but they just made it look the way you're used to it looking from music class, which I happen to know. You know, these are all TTs. So you already understand how this works. So I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to show you, and then I'm just going to play it for you. All right, so if you look at your book and you notice, first of all, number 1 is really easy because it's all A's and D's. There's no fingers. You just have to learn how to do TT and how to play it on your violin, viola, cello, or bass, okay? So if you look, the rhythm, if you did it in music class, goes ta, 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 T, 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 ta, 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 T, 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 T. Excellent. No problem, because you already know that from music class. You know this is what they look like. You know maybe already that they're called eighth notes, like these are quarter notes, and these are eighth notes, okay? And they beam 2 of them together because they're fast, TT. 2 TTs fit in 1 ta, and if you didn't know that, that's okay, but I'm telling you now, or you can be like, I already know that, Mrs. Felberbaum. 2 TTs fit in 1 ta. 2 or more eighth notes are usually connected by a beam. So here's what one of them looks like with the squiggly, right? But receives half a beat. So it's half of a ta. 2 of them fit in 1 ta. So that's why they stuck 2 together to make it easier to read. So when I ask you at some point, how many beats does one little eighth note get? You can say, oh, it gets half a beat. Or if I ask you, how many eighth notes fit in 1 quarter note? You could say, oh, 2, because 2 of them fit, because 2 halves equals 1. All right? So a little bit of math there, and if you get confused, ask me and I'll help you more, but you may already get it. Okay, so the numbers down here, that's how you count it. I count it this way sometimes. So sometimes I go ta, 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 T, 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 T. But sometimes I say the numbers for the beats, 4 beats in a measure. I say the numbers, and then I say a little and for the extra eighth note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So I might say it both ways. To make it easy right now, I'm going to do tas and TTs, okay? But you can look, all right? So we said number 1. Now I'm going to say the counts for number 2. We're going to just do this part together, and then we'll play it on all the different instruments. So if you look at number 2, there's 3 beats in a measure. There's ta, T, T, ta. And then if you notice, it's the same rhythm each time. You just have to remember what note. Okay, so ta, T, T, ta. 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 Ta. No problem. Then the rhythm for number 3, if you notice, it repeats. It's the same thing for each measure. It's back to having 4 beats in a measure. And if you notice, the TT happens to come first. So if you say it, it goes T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, ta, ta. So same rhythm. And then number 4, same idea. 2 beats in a measure, both sharps, which means if you get to a sharp, you'll have sharps. Second finger or third finger, how you do it on your instrument. And if you notice, they move it around a little bit, but the rhythm is the same for each one, and it goes ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 rest. Okay, so that's the tas and titis, and if you know how to say it, you'll be able to play it. Now, I'm not going to show you the books anymore because it depends. If you play, I'll show you, I'll explain it. If you're playing violin, this is your violin book, A's and D's. Okay, so open strings, and that's what it looks like for you, right? It's the same for all the books, just looks different in the music. Violas, A's, open A's, and open D's. This is how you read it, that's for you. Cellos, your open A and open D, same as everybody else, just here's your, in your clef, your A is the top line and your D is this middle line. So we're going to play D's and A's. If you play bass, because you're awesome, they made it a little fancier. This is the A that's first finger on your G string, right? Here. And then open D, okay? So I'm going to play number 1. I'm going to play it on bass first, but play along with me. Watch me hop around to instrument to instrument. Okay. Here we go. So basses and everybody else. It's A's and D's. I'm going to play it on the bass part. So here we go. Get your position all really good. Make sure your bows, everything's looking good. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ti, 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 ti. Okay, that's what it sounds like. And for basses, that's what it looks like. Now, I'm going to switch to violin so you can see my bow better. Here's the trick. On all the instruments, when you do a longer note, you use more bow, and when you have to go faster, you use shorter, less bows. Watch my bow. I'm going to play number 1 again. Ta, ta, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ti, 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 ti. Ti, 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 ti. So I'm using less bow. See that? So you just use less bow, and you just do it. If you try to use a lot of bow for TTs, your arm's going to fall off. It's going to get so tired. So tiny little bows. The faster you go, the less bow you use. Okay, goes for everybody. Okay, so that's number 1. All right. For number 2, if you look at the notes, you have, and you have to look at your own book, okay? I have all the books. You look at yours. You have, remember we said it was ta, ti, ti, ta. It's going to be D, 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 E, 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 F, 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 which will be not sharp. So if you play bass or cello, you got to use your second finger, not your third or fourth. And if you play violin or viola, you got to get that, it's the halfway between. Don't play F sharp. That's a different note, right? So get that finger halfway between. And then you go back to E, 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 D, 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 D. Okay? I'm going to play number 2 on the cello. And listen, in my effort to try to show you all of you guys at once, there's a lot of hopping around in this video, so please excuse me. Okay. Oh, look. Okay. I'm actually going to play the cello from up here so I don't have to move my camera because there's a lot going on. Here we go. So number 2 is D's, E's, F's. E's and D's. Okay, so number 2. Ta, ti, ti, go. Ta, ti, ti. Now on E. Now on F, second finger, halfway back. Now on E. Ti, ti, ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta. Okay? Now I'm going to play it on viola, number 2. Uh-oh. Viola. Here we go. Remember, E and F, keep it back halfway, right next to your E. Okay. And watch my bow for short. Okay. Ta, ti, ti, go. E, added half at the end. Okay, that's number 3. Okay, then I'm number 2. I'm sorry, that was number 2. All right, now we're on number 3, which is the rhythm that went ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. Okay, so your bow is just moving. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. And then you just play the correct notes for number 3, which happen to be D, 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 E, 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 E. And then these are F sharps, because if you look at the beginning of the line, you have the 2 sharps in your key signature. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, and then G, 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 G. So it's easy, you're just adding fingers, okay? I'm gonna do this one on the viola to start, since I'm holding a viola. Here we go. Play your cello or bass along, don't worry. D, 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 ready, number 3. F sharp, T, T, ta, ta, ta. Okay, you're just adding fingers and playing that rhythm. I'm now going to play it on the violin. I'm going to play all 4. So play your instrument all 4 times with me, and one of the times I will be playing your instrument with you at the same. Otherwise, you're playing, if you play the cello, play it with me on the cello right now, or the violin, or whatever you got. Here we go, number 3 again. Second chance. This is violins. Ti, ti, ta, ready on D. Get ready, 3rd time. Okay, sorry you can't see my bow. I know, can't think if I could fix it. Okay, get ready. This is same number 3, ti, ti, ta, on the cello, D, E, F sharp 3rd finger, and G 4th finger. Here we go, ti, ti, ta, 3rd time. E, F sharp. Okay, then on the bass, here we go. Bass. Here we go. D's, E's, F sharps, and then over to your open G string. Different fingering. Sounds low, sounds the same. Make sure your fingers are over your tapes. Here we go. Number 3, 4th time. Ti, ti, ta, ready, go. Ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ti. F sharp. Okay, so there you go. All right, I'm going on to number 4, and I will play that one also on all 4 instruments. Number 4 is the ta, ta, ti, ti, ta one, and it happens to be A, open A, B, B, 1st finger B, C sharp, however you do that on your instrument, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, and then D, 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 rest, okay? Bass is 1st, open A string, have your A and your B and your C sharp and your D ready. And the rhythm will be ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. 1, 2, try it, go. Ta, ta, ti, ti. B, C sharp. D. Okay, make sure your bow and your fingers are on the same string. All right, next up, cello, number 4. Here we go, get ready. 2nd chance, play it on your instrument. Here we go. Cello, everybody play along with me? Hang on, let me get my right book out. Okay, here we go. Open A string for cellos, and then all of on the A string, okay? Basses, you're playing just what you just played. Ta, ta, ready, go. rest. Don't be tricked by that last measure. Okay? Next up, oopsies. Next up is violas. Here we go. Same thing, but on the viola. Open A string to start, just like cello, actually, just, you know, up here now. And this will be the same for violin in a minute. Here we go. Number 4, ta, ta, ti, ti, go. Okay, there you go. And on violin. Here we go. Sounds the same, but now I'm on my A string, which is a different string. Okay, make sure your fingers in your bow are over your A string. Here we go. Same thing. Ta, ta, ready, go. B, C sharp. And hopefully by that 4th time, you weren't being fooled by that last measure anymore. Okay, so now, as long as you know how to do tas versus TTs and you use the change of a bow, if you look, you just move your bow, but your fingers are doing the same thing, okay? So, looks like this. Now, those are those 4 on all the instruments. I recommend just trying those. If you get good, I'll give you one more little thing. If you get good at them, and I say play all 4 of them. Play all 4 of them at one time without stopping, like it's one big long song. That's what I recommend. And I'm actually going to do it for you, because if we had a lesson, I would do it so you can watch. I'm going to play 1 through 4. I'm going to do it on the bass. 1 through 4 without stopping, and I'm going to do it faster. So you can go ta, 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 ti, 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 ti. You can go faster if you think you can. All right? So here's 1 through 4 on the bass. I'm not doing it on every instrument. It'll take too long. 1, 2, here I go. Number 2, ta, ti, ti, ta. F, not sharp. Here comes number 3. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ta. F sharp. 4. Hey. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. C sharp. Boom. That is what I think you should do for this lesson, because then you can get your tas and your TTs going. The song of the week on this, as you can see, is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. It's the exact Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star that you have in your orchestra packet, except instead of going D, D, A, B, B, A, they change them all to 8th notes. The fingering's the same. The rhythm's just different. T, 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 D, 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 A, B, 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 A. So it looks a little weird. It looks like a lot of notes in there. But if you just look at it and just play the notes you know, your fingers already know how to play D and A and B and A and G, like that order, then just try to do it with 8th notes, okay? But if you can master 1 through 4 and you understand tas versus TTs, you are home free. Okay, please let me know if you have any questions on this. You might be able to get it super easy, or you might be like, I don't understand, which you should let me know, because it's really not that hard, and I'm happy to just go over it with you. If you want to do it privately or separately, you let me know. You just check on me in Google Classroom, okay? All right, you guys, good luck with that. Try to get it. That'll be fantastic. All right, miss y'all. Bye.